In this video, we're going to have a look at how to write a proof to prove the two triangles are congruent using the rule right angle, hypotenuse, and side. When we are writing congruency proofs, there are 4 steps that I recommend that you follow. The first step is going to be decide on the rule. So whether it's side, 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 angle, 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 side, or right angle, hypotenuse, and side. Once you decide on the rule, use those 3 letters from the rule to label the 3 lines of working out that is required. Once you've got your 3 lines, write a statement corresponding to each letter. So if it's an S, you say what 2 sides are equal and how do you know they're equal. If it's an A, you write down what 2 angles are equal and how do you know those 2 angles are equal. And then the last step, once you've done your 3 lines of working out, is to write a congruency statement and the corresponding rule. If you follow those 4 steps, you'll be able to write a proof to prove the 2 triangles are congruent. So in this example, we want to prove that the 2 triangles are congruent. So we start off by deciding what rule we can use, and we do that by looking at the information that is given to us. Now the first thing that you notice is that we have got 2 right angles. So we can potentially use the rule RHS. Now to do that, we've got our 2 right angles. We need to check whether our 2 hypotenuse sides are equal. So my first hypotenuse side PQ and my second is PS. And I know that those 2 are equal because the information is given to us. And I need to make sure that I've got another side that is equal and I've got side PR that is common. So I can use that for my last element of the rule. So I know I can use rule RHS to prove that those 2 triangles are congruent. So now that I've got my rule, I can go ahead and write RHS and then start writing my proof. So the first line has to prove that I've got 2 right angle triangles. So angle PRQ is equal to angle PRS. Now, when I do right angle hypotenuse side and I'm proving my right angle, I also need to say that those 2 angles are equal to 90 degrees because I need to prove that they are right angles. And I know that because the information is given. The next line has to be that the 2 hypotenuse are equal. So line PQ is equal to line PS. And I know that because, again, the information is given. And my last line is that I've got another set of sides that are equal. So line PR is common, and I don't need to provide a reason for that. So now that I've got my 3 lines are working, I finish off by writing a congruency statement. So triangle PRQ is congruent to triangle, making sure they're in the same order. So I start at P, go down to R, then finish off at S. So PRS, and I know that because of RHS. So I write my rule to finish off. So that is an example of how do you write a proof to prove that 2 triangles are congruent using the rule right angle, hypotenuse, and side.